People around this country, and for that matter around the world, are reacting tonight to the terrible news of the death of Robin Williams. A statement from his wife confirming his death alludes to his battle with depression, and now we know why. The 63-year-old actor and comedian died of an apparent suicide. He was among the most beloved contemporary American entertainers, a product of the Juilliard School here in New York, a veteran of improv and stand-up comedy, who then won an Oscar for a serious movie role in Good Will Hunting. Most of us first knew him from television, starting with Mork and Mindy, and then on to films, to Good Morning Vietnam, The Dead Poets Society, Mrs. Doubtfire, and on and on. Tonight, as you can imagine, Hollywood is mourning a monumental loss. We begin this evening with our late report from NBC's Joe Fryer in Los Angeles.
You do, fussy, 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 you do.
To some, he was the funniest man alive. Comedian Robin Williams was found dead this morning inside his Northern California home in what the Sheriff's Department calls an apparent suicide. In a statement, his wife, Susan Schneider, said, "This morning I lost my husband and my best friend, while the world lost one of its most beloved artists and beautiful human beings. I am utterly heartbroken."
There's a little man in the background going, "Don't worry, it'll be cute, don't worry."
Williams gained fame on the hit TV show Mork and Mindy. He made people laugh in movies like Mrs. Doubtfire.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
And was the voice and wit of the hilarious cartoon genie in Aladdin.
Good morning, Vietnam!
But Williams was also praised for his serious performances in movies like Dead Poets Society and Good Will Hunting, for which he won an Oscar.
It's hard to even speak of him in the past tense because he's such a vibrant person, so present, so immediate, and his comedy was always so instantaneous and immediate.
In all, Williams' films grossed more than $5 billion worldwide. He was open about his struggles with addiction and maintaining sobriety. His publicist says as of late, Williams had been battling severe depression. He was 63 years old. Tonight, celebrities are sharing their condolences on social media, and Williams' Mork and Mindy co-star Pan Dauber released a statement saying, "I am completely and totally devastated. What more can be said?" The Sheriff's Department in Marin County will hold a news conference on Williams' death tomorrow.
Good evening. His death is in the headlines tonight from Russia to Israel, all around the globe, but especially here at home where we knew him and loved him first. People are reacting to the sudden news of the death of Robin Williams at the age of 63. At his star on the Walk of Fame on Hollywood Boulevard tonight, an impromptu memorial gathering that's going on 24 hours now, while earlier today the coroner there confirmed in excruciating detail the preliminary cause of death was suicide. People the world over are remembering the brilliant work of a talented and ultimately troubled man, an entertainer for the ages and one of the funniest of all time. We begin tonight with NBC's Joe Fryer in Los Angeles.
Inside the Northern California home of comic genius Robin Williams, tragedy. Investigators say he hanged himself with a belt and was discovered in a bedroom by his personal assistant.
Toxicology testing will be conducted to determine if any chemical substances were in Mr. Williams' system at the time of his death.
Authorities say Williams also had superficial cuts on his wrist, but they would not say if he left a suicide note. Neighboring Mill Valley, just north of San Francisco, Williams was known not as a celebrity, but as a kind neighbor.
I used to run into him at the coffee kiosk. He'd be getting off his bike, and I'd go, "Hi," and he'd just go, "Hi," as if we were old friends.
Across the country, fans are flocking to places made famous by Williams' iconic roles, like this Boston bench.
He's just a kid.
Featured in Good Will Hunting, the San Francisco home depicted in Mrs. Doubtfire, and the Boulder, Colorado house.
Nanu, nanu.
Shown in Mork and Mindy.
It really just shows that somebody can make everybody else happy, but you really not be happy inside. It's really sad.
Many are now recreating this powerful scene from Dead Poets Society.
Captain, my captain.
Social media is flooded with photos of people standing on their desks. From comedy clubs to Hollywood's Walk of Fame, Williams' death has left a huge void.
It's hard to imagine unstoppable energy stopped.
Robert De Niro says, "I'm stunned, beyond saddened." Billy Crystal simply tweeted, "No words." Sentiments echoed by Whoopi Goldberg, who wrote, "Billy Crystal is right. There are no words." Sesame Street honored Williams for making us laugh and smile, while the Motion Picture Academy posted an image from the movie Aladdin with 3 poignant words. "Genie, you're free." Tonight, comedy clubs everywhere are remembering Robin Williams. Here at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, the marquee reads, "Rest in peace, make God laugh." Robin Williams leaves behind a wife and 3 children. Brian.
Joe Fryer starting us off in Hollywood tonight.